is 757. It's the best podcast on the East Coast. No limit. You heard me?
You have a schedule. That's a schedule. If you want to see, all right. So let's take the podcast. What the fuck?
Yeah.
God damn. And it was just so. And it's real.
I'ma sit in that bitch like that.
You feel?
Black ass.
You want a fortress?
Dreadhead.
Damn. No Limit Podcast with Shogun D-Lo.
So you said it back. Let's start this over. Time and time again, we come back with the best of the best in the biz. You already seen first season, so you actually already know what the name is. But for the ones that don't, we are the No Limit Podcast.
His fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song.
Yeah, I'm harder than ever, I'm getting the shot. You know I'ma go get it, make these bitches ride. Just a ride in the jet, I'm fly as a jet. The boss of my life, man, these niggas respect. They ain't never check on me till I hopped on my back, got a check. She wanna sex on me, where I move, but I'm never gon' flex. Show up, but I been to go get her. You stay on my dick, I'm the pick of the litter. Your wife, but you know I'ma hit it and quit her. After my last bitch, that was my last bitch. Told my sister that I ain't got love for these hoes, and I ain't got love for these niggas. Should've pulled triggers. Fuck it, let's get to the figures. Let's get to the figures. Get to the figures, yeah. Two-tone Maybach riding on chrome for all my niggas, yeah. Bank account looking like a fucking math class. Had to run to them digits, yeah. She a big body bitch, but I ain't gon' crash. Standing on business, but it ain't gon' last. Who is you to me? I should charge you a fee, cause you doing everything I do. It ain't never been close, you ain't better than me. I got 99 problems, but the bitches ain't one that I need. I'm a certified baller, little shawty gon' swallow. She loving that beat up on big flip and turn the joints to a bed. I was riding on red, now I'm standing on 10. I was riding the block that you know I'ma spend. Yeah, I run it up there, about to do it again. Show me no love, I was down to my dick. We was broke as a fuck, how the young niggas sit. They say, boy, just be humble, ain't hearing that shit. Every chance that give you, I'm popping my shit. If we ain't had to use all my songs, yeah, but back and you know I'm spinning. Yeah, they ain't see what I'm saying. They ain't want me to win. I had to run up the score. Yeah, I'm harder than ever. I'm getting the shot. You know I'ma go get it. Make these bitches ride. Just a ride in the jet. I'm fly as a jet. The boss of my life, man, these niggas respect. They ain't never check on me till I hopped on my back, got a check. She wanna sex on me, where I move, but I'm never gon' flex. I just pray and show up, but I been to go get her. You stay on my dick, I'm the pick of the litter. Your wife, but you know I'ma hit it and quit her. After my last bitch, that was my last bitch. Told my sister that I ain't got love for these hoes, and I ain't got love for these niggas. Should've pulled triggers. Fuck it, let's get to the figures. Let's get to the figures. Get to the figures, yeah. Two-tone Maybach riding on chrome for all my niggas, yeah. Bank account looking like a fucking math class. Had to run to some digits, yeah. She a big body bitch, but I ain't gon' crash. Standing on business, but it ain't gon' last. Who is you to me? I should charge you a fee, cause you doing everything I do. It ain't never been close, you ain't better than me. I got 99 problems, but the bitches ain't one that I need. I'm a certified baller, little shawty gon' swallow. She loving that beat up on big flip and turn the joints to a bend. I was riding on red, now I'm standing on 10. I was riding the block, now you know I'ma spend. Yeah, I run it up, then about to do it again. Show me no love, I was down on my dick. We was broke as a fuck, how the young niggas sit. They say, boy, just be humble, ain't hearing that shit. Every chance that give you, I'm popping my shit.
You already know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen of the 757. This is the best podcast on the East Coast. You're now tuned in to the No Limit Show with your guy, Just Ed, D-Lo the Shogun. And just like every other week, I'm bringing the best of the best of the best of the city. But this time, I'm bringing somebody out of the 804.
Yeah.
Richmond in the building. Yeah. Shout out tonight to Jaynii in the building.
What's going on?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before the show, I'm on your ass. because first and foremost, we was already supposed to have him 6 months ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was in his element. You know, his whole team said, "Hey, look, we got it all. We doing the R&B, we doing the rap, we doing the pop. We got it all for y'all." Yeah. And I'm glad. And you know, I've noticed over time that everything happens when it's supposed to happen. Mm-hmm. And as soon as we heard this first song, ladies and gentlemen, I know y'all heard it as the intro. I was like, hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I know him for singing. What is this? What's going on?
Pressure.
Tapping into a different lane, bro. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what I want to know is like, where did that animal come from? Like, let's rewind it real quick. Let's take it back to an origin story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where you from? Born and raised?
Yeah. Man, really, real talk, man. I'm really a Virginia baby, dog. Like, I'm born in Alexandria, so I lived in Northern Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Lived in Richmond a little bit, DC, really the whole DMV. So I'm really a Virginia boy, man. You know, I went to school in Richmond, 7-5. So I'm not new to the 7-5 area, but you know, it always feels good to come home. Used to go to HU for a little bit, so you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I can dig it, cause you know the same crazy thing is I tell everybody in the show, bro, I'm all East Coast. I lived in Georgia, I lived in Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia. So I understand where you're coming from. Yeah. Living in different places, adapting the culture, making it into your own. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think Alexandria wise, isn't Chris Brown from there? I'm pretty sure.
Chris Brown, I think he's from Tappahannock.
Tappahannock, that's what it is.
And
I'm so
Trey
sorry.
Songz from Petersburg. So
there we go.
804, we got some heavy hitters.
So we got, you know what I'm saying? Virginia got that hidden talent, ladies and gentlemen. Like I always say, this is the gold mine. If you're here, we are the next Texas. We are the next Cali, the New York, the Floridas. We here. Yeah. We got it.
Most
you know
definitely.
what I'm saying? When did you see music as like, hey yo, this is me?
Man, for real, man. I came up in music my whole life, dog. I was like 5-6 years old. My mom was a praise and worship leader. You know, it always starts in the church. Mm-hmm. And so she had me singing solos and being in the choir and stuff like that. So, and then my thing about my mom is she write music. Oh. So she wrote music, and I used to just sit there and watch her write music. And then I started writing raps, writing songs, just trying to mimic her. You know, so that's kind of just, I came up in music, you know.
I bet that was rough. She was just like, hey, look, I'm going to write this. He'd be like, Mom, nah, give me these lyrics real quick.
Yeah.
Let me recite these real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't had an artist. Some come on here and say the church was the way.
Yeah.
And I have others that come like the streets is the way, and that's the way they do it. But like, I've noticed that more singers, more people that really put out them vocals and know if you're a baritone or a soprano, alto, and stuff like that, come from the church. So I got to respect it. Praise to the Most High with that.
Praise.
So I know you said your mother was an influence for writing music and doing things. Mm-hmm. Any artists? Like, is there any artists that y'all were listening to?
Man, I really like. So my first real, like, I fell in love with hip hop off 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Man, that's wild.
And then Pharrell, Neptune's Frontin'. That was like my first like song that I just couldn't stop listening to. Frontin' with Jay-Z and Pharrell. Because at first I wasn't really allowed to listen to, you know, secular music. So, because my dad a pastor.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. You didn't say that.
My dad a pastor, my mom a praise and worship leader. So my uncle lived with us at the time, and I saw this Neptune CD, and then I saw this 50 Cent CD, the cover with him, you know what I'm saying, with the bullet. And I used to sneak, when he would go to work, I would sneak the CDs, put them in the little CD player, listen to them all day, make sure nobody see me. By the time he come back to work, I'd put them back. And the beats, the lyrics, the melodies, I fell in love, dog. It was like nothing I ever heard before, man.
That's like East and West.
Yeah.
You said the Neptunes with Pharrell and 50 Cent. That is
and
like
Kanye too.
But even then, it's still total opposite because you got gangster rap and you got melodic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always seen Pharrell as one of those hit the skateboard, the longboard, cruising, you know what I'm saying? Cruising with your homies, and 50 Cent like, hey, look, we here to get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, with your childhood and stuff like that, like, and like you said, your dad was a pastor, your mom was choir director and stuff like that, like, was it hard for you to introduce music to your parents and be like, hey, this is what I want to do?
They loved it. My mom loves it. She's my biggest fan. I play music for her, and she'll be. The crazy thing about her is, if I show her a song and she ain't rocking with it, that's when I'm like, oh, I got to go back and, because she's into the musical side, the chord progressions, the lyrics, the syncopations. She's into all that. So the music that I make, she's gonna love. You know what I'm saying? Like outside of just church music, she likes the Teddy P's, the Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. A lot of those samples, and
she got the core.
Oh yeah, she got the core. You know what I'm saying? So we would listen to that when my pop's not around. She'd be like, let me show you some of this real quick. Let me slide some of this in real quick. And I would listen to that because she had a record player from like back in the day. And I would listen to it, and I heard Teddy P and all them going crazy. And that's another part of music that I fell in love with. So a mixture of that soul music, the church music, and then you got this hip hop R&B side as well. Mix it all together.
For all my movie goers out there, the audience that's listening and stuff like that, does this not sound like? Have y'all seen the 5 Heartbeats? Y'all seen the 5 Heartbeats, right?
I ain't heard it, no.
You never watched the 5 Heartbeats?
Nah.
The movie?
No, I ain't.
Man, how old are y'all? Y'all got to be the same age as I am. How old are y'all?
I'm in my 20s.
Okay,
20s,
then. So I've
20s.
seen the 5 Heartbeats on BET. I want y'all to go home and watch that. For all the ones that said nah, go watch
I'm gonna
5 Heartbeats. And there's a character on there named Choir Boy.
Okay.
And he can hit them notes.
Yeah.
He can hit it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His mom was cool with it. Like, oh, yeah, baby, I see your future. I see your destiny. But the dad was the pastor. And he
Yeah.
was like, son, that's the devil's music. Like, nah, you can't do that. That's what it gives me that vibe.
Yeah.
Once you see it, you're going to be like, okay, I see it.
But the crazy thing is about it, it's like, it's weird because it's like, I was like raised within the church, right?
Yeah.
Well, the streets always found a way to find me. They always found a way.
Don't say that. Don't
to find me.
We was talking about the
didn't
Lord.
think-
Don't you say that
The
now.
streets would always find a way to me. So it was crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the dynamics was different for me. So
where was the transition? Because I know choir music
yeah.
and what you're singing about and talking about now
Yeah.
is a lot different. So when did you find your own sound? I know where the foundation started, but where were you was like, hey, look.
So it was really around the time where like, remember when Kanye was making 808s and Heartbreaks?
Okay. Ooh.
That's
shit.
when I was like,
The golden era.
that was the era. Like, cause it was T-Pain, how he incorporated like melodies with the rap. And then Kanye took it and did a little more with it. And then when Drake came, I was just like, oh.
Hold on. Who you say?
Drake, the boy.
You a Drake fan? Go ahead, answer the question. Yes or no? You a Drake fan?
I mean, that's the boy.
Get this man out of here. Interview is over.
It's the boy. Like, what
Interview
you want
is
me to,
over.
That's
Well,
the boy,
hey, yo,
man. What you want me to say?
Long live D-Lo.
I mean,
bro.
I rock with
'Cause this-
Kendrick, but I mean, it's the boy, man. Like, we're not going to sit up and act like that boy, he ain't him. Like, come on now. Like, come on, dog. Like, we can't do that, bro.
I don't know.
Bro, we can't do that. We can't.
I
Come on.
was so intrigued with this interview, but when
Nah,
you
we
said
can't.
you said the 5-letter word, that's like Voldemort in Harry
But
Potter.
you gotta think
don't
about it.
speak that name.
Bro, you got to think about it, bro. Musically, bro, if you listen to Drake, bro, like, think to the first time you heard Best I Ever Had, bro.
You talking about no beard Drake, skinny Drake?
Bro, that was crazy.
Yeah, that's originally Drake.
Dog, that was
originally him. Now this
new rendition of Drake is different, I will admit. But I'm saying that Take Care Drake, that first album Drake
yeah,
with Alicia Keys.
and we left him there.
And Jeezy.
That was Drake. We left him. I don't
That
know.
was special.
We don't know who this imposter is right now.
I feel like the influences is crazy because you got to realize like he a real musician, but he's surrounded by a lot of street gangsters. That might mess up your mind a little bit, and so he's having a little bit of he forgot who he really is.
I'm gonna do
You
a
know
little.
what I'm saying? But I forgive Drake. He's still that boy.
I'm gonna do a little correlation because you
Okay.
had said, you were rapping about, rapping and singing about the good things, but the streets always found you. Are you saying that's how Drake count? Like,
Nah, because I'm still at the end of the day, like I'm God's chosen. I always be telling people I'm God's favorite son, bro. Like, there's been so many situations where I feel like I shouldn't even be here, and God be. Even last night, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the way everything happened, he just. So my booking agency, right?
Mm-hmm.
I found them from a funeral. My Rest in peace, Say. My engineer passed away.
Oh, okay. Condolences.
And so my mastering engineer is real. He's real instrumental, like, into a lot of projects. Like, if you go to, it's called Yellow House Studios in Richmond. And, like, I'm talking about Bad Boy Records, Ashanti Records. I mean, a lot of heavy hitters in the industry. He's been a part of those projects. So he knows, like, a lot of people in the industry. So when I went to that funeral, there was a lot of people in that building who knew who I was based on him telling them who I was, that I didn't know yet, that he had plans of introducing me to all these people. And so even in tragedy, I see how God still makes opportunities happen. Because when he passed, I was like, dang, what's going to happen to this? How am I going to do this? And I went to the funeral and they were like, oh yeah, you Jay? Oh, he was telling me about, you know what? Let me tell you what he was thinking about doing, and let's see what we can. And I was just like, dang, even in the midst of something that you think could be like your end, it's a new beginning. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm still God's chosen. I'm just, it's a different, I'm telling you, I'm literally telling you what I'm going through in my life as I'm going through it. And as I get to that higher level, you know what I'm saying? My audience gonna grow with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this little spot right now and it's a little ratchet and it's a little, but you're going to see when I'm up there how it's going to be, you know what I'm saying?
But see, the crazy thing from the outside looking in, I've been watching you for a while.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And out of the 804, like, I know a couple, I know Chopper, I know Feel Out of God, I know all of them.
Yeah.
But they're rappers, they're hardcore rappers and stuff like that. But what made me, like, hit that follow button and be like, hey, yeah, I want to follow his story was because, bro, you was putting out them videos. You was putting out them studio sessions. You was putting out them BTS stories. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you were out there, and you're out there heavy with content.
Yeah.
And nowadays you gotta be like that.
Yeah.
Like, in order for you to be known and remembered, you gotta be heavy out there. And I was just like, damn, this motherfucker don't stop. And it got to a point where I've run like 3 pages right now, and I'm just like, every page he was like, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
I got to the point where I had to ask you, hey, bro, you sending me all this stuff, you might as well come to the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not like, no offense to all the, artists out there, y'all keep striving, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, but the quality was there.
Right.
Like, every piece of content, you was like, damn, he putting in money behind this. Like, yo, you
Shout
gotta
out
have
Cam Visions.
gotta have
camera,
a bag.
going crazy.
Like, because I'm looking at this, I'm just like, oh, he got money.
Yeah.
He got money. I see it now.
We put up.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm watching it and I'm hearing the story behind it. I'm just like, okay, everything is happening for a reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know your fan base and your supporters are all watching like, yo, this is dope to watch.
Right.
It's dope. It's dope to see.
Right.
But for the ones that don't know who you are out of the 804, because we in the 757 Portsmouth, shout out to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How would you describe your music or your sound to the people?
Man, like, it's a medley of a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, like a lot of people would think my main audience is like women, just because I have a lot of women followers, female followers. So yeah, I'm singing to the ladies, you know what I'm saying? But then I got another side, like I done been through, you know what I'm saying? So when I make that pain music, I'm talking to a young nigga who done had to really live that life, lives a life to where he had to try to come up. You know what I'm saying? Go get that shit. Or even like Harder Than Ever. Harder Than Ever is really like, you think you hear it and you like, oh, this is some street shit. That shit motivation. I'm talking to myself. I'm reminding myself who I am through them lyrics. And by me talking to myself, it boosts everybody. It boosts you up to let you remind yourself, oh, hey, I am that nigga. I am Harder Than Ever. Even when I wrote that song, I was fucked up. I was fucked up. And I feel like this music is an art, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like you got to be able to bless people through it. Like, if you heard the record Anxiety, bro, I was fucked up about a girl. She gave me anxiety. I just wrote that song. And that's one of my biggest songs. That's a song that so many people, male, female, black, white, Hispanic, it don't matter. Like, everybody love that song because they can relate to it.
Which is ironic because, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to keep reminding you, we were supposed to have him 6 months ago. During that time period, I was listening to your music and I was waiting for you to come for that interview, and I was going to be like, yo, bro, who hurt you? Who broke you? Because this is like, you singing from a pit, like, like, do you have to, and I don't like to put comparisons on artists and stuff like that with like mainstream artists, but do you have those comparisons between like Rod Wave and stuff like that? Because I mean, I'm gonna say truth be honest, Rod Wave is a hurtful ass nigga. I've never heard him say no hard lyrics. Like, you got some hard lyrics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Rod be like, damn,
They love talking about Rod Wave. I'd be so irritated. I'd be like, they just find another big nigga to put me up against, so I feel like, goddamn.
but it's a wave right now.
It's a wave. It's a
the
wave.
big nigga wave.
I love Rod Wave, by the way. That boy slap. I ain't from Florida. I love, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people close to me from Florida, so I got love for Rod. One of my teammates, actually, bro, I didn't know who this nigga was, bro, from a can of paint. We in the locker room, and he's just vibing around. I'm like, who is this? And I think it was like Hunger Games, one of the mixtapes. And I heard him, and he wasn't big, and to see what he's become, how can I not be motivated? You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Rod Wave, man.
Because I don't know why it's like artistry is associated with the way you look or the way you act or whatever.
Yeah.
Like the Morrays, the Rod Waves, the Big X's.
Derez Deshaun.
Yeah, like, bro, Razan, I think that's how you say his name, Razan, a little bit. But those artists, bro, it always comes with pain music. Like,
right.
Like, we got Chris Browns and stuff like that, and we got the Trey Songz, but they like melodies.
Yeah.
Like, niggas is really, really living almost the street life or got some really shit going on. You can feel like it's in their voice. It's heavy.
Yeah.
It's heavy. Beyond what the appearance is, it's just heavy.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you went through that, you're going through things and you're still preaching to the people and still trying to uplift them and stuff like that. You gotta, hey, look, take the wave for what it is.
Yeah.
Cause right now, bro, hip hop, rap, R&B, whatever you want to call it, I would say just the black culture as a whole when it comes to music, we in limbo right now.
We are.
We don't know who to go to. We don't know who to look up to. We don't know who to trust. So at this point, we need new characters. We need new artists. We need new actors. We need new people because we had the gangsters.
We had the 50 Cents.
Now they either locked up or they dead.
Yeah.
We didn't have the drill, which is the young cats.
Yeah.
They obsolete because they doing the same dumb shit. So now we like, hey, who we got? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So take it and live with it.
You
know what I'm saying? But with your catalog though, I've noticed.
Right.
Like how many EPs we got, mixtapes, albums. Cause I feel like I'm late. And I think the audience right now, they late.
I got one like long project out right now. That's my baby, Mixed Emotions. That was my first project. Everything else so far has really just been singles.
What do you mean by long project?
Like it was like 16, 17 songs.
So you really a Drake fan. Like you on some Scorpion type shit.
Yeah.
Part A, part B.
Yeah.
Hey bro, cut this interview, bro. I'm tired of this shit. This ain't gonna go well.
Hey,
I can tell you this.
I'm not taking no Drake slander today, bro.
It's not gonna go well.
Like, I get it, he down. I know you saw that 100 gigs, my boy.
That man,
what?
Hey, that man then ripped his spirit away from him. Kendrick said, give me that. You don't know what to do.
Watch.
You don't know.
Hey,
watch what? He can't come back from
it. A
it.
wise man said a hit will cure everything. A hit solves everything.
Yeah, not if you throwing 100 gigs out. You know how much 100 gigs is?
That's old work.
Nah, bro, it don't matter, bro. This some shit. 100 gigs is when you die. Like, they be like, hey, bro, we got 3 albums, 2 mixtapes, 5 EPs to go. That's the shit you throw when you dead, like what Juice WRLD did.
This is Drake, Aubrey Graham we're talking about. He probably got 100 terabytes of content.
Exactly. Right, I'm not respecting nobody named Aubrey. I'm sorry. It's just not fucking happening. I'm not gonna give it to you.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, actually, I'll let you redeem yourself. I'll let you redeem yourself.
Talk to me.
Who's your top 5?
Ooh. Are we going my top 5?
Dead or alive?
But let's be specific. Is it top 5 skilled or is it my personal favorite?
Your personal favorite. I don't care. I don't care if you say Cher. You can say her. Like, I don't care.
Are we talking just rappers?
No, we talking music. Oh. Like if you had to make an album right now,
I can't do that, dog.
If you had to make an album with an unlimited budget,
because then we gonna have Michael Jackson featuring Biggie.
So your homeboy did it. He tried to put himself with Tupac. I don't want to hear shit and Snoop Dogg. I don't want to hear shit you got to say. So give me my 5.
I gotta go big.
Okay.
I'm gonna just do rappers. I gotta go big. I gotta go Hove. I gotta go Nas. I gotta go Drizzy. Hey, look, but this next one gonna fuck you up. And then we gotta go Rakim.
My nigga, you say I'll take Drizzy out. I didn't even hear that.
We gotta go Rakim.
I didn't even hear. I didn't even hear that.
You know
Eric B, and Rakim. I said it last show. Top.
I can't even do 5 because I'm leaving out Jadakiss. I'm leaving out.
The fact that you put Drizzy over Jadakiss is crazy.
If it's overall music, I listen to more Drake than Jadakiss, but Jadakiss is crazy.
You know what? I hope Jadakiss see this.
I love Jadakiss though.
He don't want to hear
I love Jadakiss though, but I'm just saying,
hey, look, he don't want to hear that.
You said 5, I gave.
He don't want to hear that. He don't want to hear that. He don't want to hear that.
I gave you. I mean, shit. Like, I left out some people. I left out Andre.
I was going to ask.
Andre 3 Crate. I mean, I left out Pop. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm a bigger Biggie fan than Pop. I respect Pac for what he did. I no disrespect to Pac. I can relate to Biggie though.
Honestly, and I think that's because like between the Tupac and the Biggie situation, I think they literally created a divide within the nation.
They did.
Like Tupac, West Side, Midwest, you know what I'm saying, Bay Area.
I'm not from the West.
Biggie had the East. He had the whole East and he ran it. Right. And with the storytelling, it was more relatable. Like I haven't had a West Coast artist on the show, and the day I do, I want to dissect them because they're in their own element. They're in their own world, city, predicament, everything. So they live different. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to understand where they're coming from. Right. Like the other day, I seen where what's his name? Lefty. I think his name was Lefty. He was considered like top 20 in as Cali or West Coast rappers, and I'm just like, ugh. Like really, y'all got a lot of West Coast rappers. You don't put that up, but.
But this is the thing too. You heard "Sky's the Limit" by Big?
Yeah.
I literally lived that. Not to that degree because it wasn't fake. It wasn't fake. But I'll give you a story. I'll give you 2 little small stories. You gotta remember, my dad African, dog. So I'm going to school, right? All the kids wearing polo. I think the whole DC, Maryland, Virginia, wherever you was at one point, you had to have polo if you want to be popular in school.
Not that USPA.
I'm gonna get to it. Relax. So I told my dad, I said, Dad, I need polo. I need some polo. My dad, it don't matter how much money he got. He's not, bro. My dad from West Africa, dog. He told me stories about how if your sandals is broke, they will resew them joints and you'll wear them joints for 2 more years. They're not spending money, hundreds of dollars on clothes. So my dad goes to TJ Maxx or Marshalls, whatever. He comes back, brings me the shirts, like, okay, I got you some new school clothes, okay? Bruh, I put the shirt on, I go to school. We in class, everybody got their polo on. They say, why you got 2 horses on your shirt? I'm like, what you mean? I got my polo. They said, boy, that ain't no polo. That's Polo Assassin. That's USPA. I didn't know the difference, bruh. So I got fried for like weeks.
Nigga said 2 horses.
You got 2 horses. You supposed to have 1.
That is why. You know what? I can't even laugh. I'm gonna be real with you. I can't laugh.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
So Sky's the Limit. I can even look. Everybody knew about the little fake Jordans at one point. I didn't know about them. Look, it was my barber. My barber was selling shoes. My dad's he's never spending $200 on shoes for somebody. Bro, I was 13 wearing size 13, bro.
Oh, yeah, you wasn't going to get that.
I wasn't going to get that, bro.
You going to get Shaqs.
Right.
And ones.
So my barber told my dad I can get him the new Jordans. It's in a white, like, ice cream truck. He got all these Jordans on the truck, bro. I swear to God, if you've been to Perfections in Centerville, Virginia, you know what I'm talking about. My dad gets me some Olympic 6s, bro. I show up to school at recess, bro. They like, hey, bro, why your jump man look pregnant? Bruh, why your jump man look like that? And, bro, I got fried, bro. So, like, I can relate to Biggie when he talking about the polo with the fake staying in place.
I'm living your childhood right now.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm laughing, but at the same time,
asked for the origin, you got it.
I feel it. Though my dad wasn't West African and stuff like that, but he was one of those types where like, nah, like
saving.
we wearing champions, we wearing AM1s, we wearing Shacks.
Champion when it wasn't popular.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, type shit.
When you get it at Kmart type shit.
Right.
Like I understand where you coming from, but yo, I know it's an issue now.
Yeah.
Because I know he probably see you with the glasses, he see you with the chain, he's just like, oh hell no.
He not a flashy dude, but he just know I'ma do me. Like he accept me for me. Like he know we just different in that way. He cool.
Because I ain't gonna lie, size 13 at 13 is wild. I got a son myself, and if it was at that limit, best believe you not getting that from me.
Bro, I was bigger than my dad in the 30s.
Because even when you walked in, I'm looking, and I was like, oh, he gonna be on some ignorant shit because he got on the Black Forces. And we all know what comes with the Black Forces. I knew it. I was like, oh, he gonna be on some ignorant shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But nah, bro, styling yourself up nowadays, bro, it's based off your personality. It's not based off your income. Like, I done seen motherfuckers go into Goodwill, go into children's place, or even Salvation Army, get some clothes, put that shit together, and you think it's like $1,000, but it's only been $20. So, and then even with the music game right now, like the music game got exposed with Dior, I think Dior, Prada, and there was another one.
Cause them shits is not even the price you paying.
They're getting sued right now because they found out like, oh yeah, y'all paying thousands of dollars, and we found the sweatshops. We found the little Asians and Mexicans working in the motherfuckers. We found them. It's too late now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the culture, which is weird because the black culture, we complain about the struggle, we complain about what we dealt with, but when we get money, you would think we would stay with what we're used to, but we'll go to the expensive motherfuckers that wouldn't even allow us to look into the stores, the window shop. It's weird right now. It's weird.
I don't know how deep you want to take it though.
Nigga, this is No Limit Podcast. There is no limits.
But as a black man, you know where this comes from. I'm saying where.
I know where it comes from. I'm just saying you gonna take it there.
I'm just saying, bro. Like all we had post slavery was how good do you look? How do you dress? You know what I'm saying? And then we wearing chains. Even I do the same shit. We wearing chains, but we was chained. I mean,
bro, you talking about a person that do a show? I guarantee you, y'all gonna see the show and be like, I've seen that white jacket before. Right. I didn't wear this same white jacket for 6 episodes. But I do it for the purpose of, look, y'all gonna see everything that I got going on. Y'all gonna see the artists I got going on. And when y'all see, damn, he got a big bag. He got the millions to come with it. Y'all gonna still see this white jacket because they ain't got no holes. Ain't got nothing like that. Bro, I think in life, bro, just for the culture itself, we need to understand that what you got is what you got. And you make it work. Like, just because a person, it's crazy because I've seen motherfuckers, they'll drive Benzes and they'll drive Maseratis and still live in an apartment. Yeah. What kind of sense does that make? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, the community all fucked up, bro.
That's why we need leaders. That's at the end of the day, we need leaders. Whether it's musical, whether it's actors, whether it's activists, we need leaders in our culture. We don't have them anymore. They're either dead or they not fucking with us no more. We need them.
But it's like, I mean, Charleston White.
Hold on, no.
Charleston White be talking. He be talking some real shit, bro.
What pisses me off about people that talk about Charleston White, bro? Charleston White, bro. If he didn't kill the nigga, him and his brother. They done went to prison and everything. Yeah. Charleston White done had a fucked up life. Yeah. And he was trying to be an activist. He was trying to put people on game, but people wasn't trying to listen. It was until he went ignorant. That's what I'm saying.
That's the only. It's just like me and my man was talking. We was talking about women, right? And it's like we say we want wives, but we love hoes.
Well, okay, bruh. See, he laughing because hoes. I'm an activist with hoes, bruh, strippers and hoes.
We love hoes, bro.
I understand it.
We love hoes, bro. Let's be real. We love Ruby Rose. When niggas found out Ruby Rose was actually like educated and actually not the way she presents herself, niggas was like, wait, hold up. We love hoes, bro.
You used the wrong reference. Ruby Rose, I mean, her ass fat, but I can't go with a flat chest. you're not gonna take your shirt off and be a little boy. I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna lie,
It's just
bro.
not
Ruby
gonna
Rose
happen.
bad as hell, bro.
She can be bad, but I need you all that money. You should have at least got some B cups.
Bro, you don't take her to Waffle House and give her some cheese grits, she'll be all right, bro.
Cheese grits is just gonna go to her ass. And the bad thing about it, she's not even. I wouldn't even say she's African American, but she's not African American. She's foreign. She's foreign as fuck. She just got a brown skin tone. But and I get what you're saying. We love hoes. We love the strippers. We love the motherfuckers that give us a hard time. It's just until you start to break our pockets, that's when we just like, all right, bitch, what's your worth?
Right.
What come with it? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we put those females in that position. They were docile. They were submissive. But the culture, we made these females be like, hey, look, yo, shit matters. I mean, it does matter at the end of the day, but we made it seem like it was above what they think it is.
Like Chloe Bailey. We ain't really like Chloe Bailey till she got hit by the nigga, by Snowfall nigga. What's his name?
Oh, hold on now. You talking about that one scene? Come on now.
We ain't like Ruby. We ain't like Chloe till that. I'm just saying, bro.
Come on.
She was cool, but when we seen that, then we really like her. Like, oh,
nigga, you just had to some females. You just got to look at. Chloe Bailey been thick before she had that arch, and we actually seen that shit getting. She had that arch.
She had it though, but we seen it though. So now we want it more. Am I lying? Now we really want that shit. Like when she was cool, I always thought she was bad, but when I seen her arch look like motherfucking camel broke back, like
pour a glass of water on that shit. Just
right.
Yeah,
like I can sit a cup on that ass.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. I'm
not telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I know.
It's different. Black women, y'all gotta do better. I'm just ending it at that. Black women, y'all gotta do better. No. I say that in the sense of because we still got the sexy reds, we still got the Sukianas.
What's wrong with sexy red? This is what I'm saying. There's always been a Sukiana. There's always been a sexy red. There's always been we're just putting a light on them now. That's the only difference. We've always had the hood.
Even when we had the Foxy Browns or the little Kims, I guarantee you they wasn't going on the radio station, a Hot 91. It was like, my pussy pink, my booty hole brown.
We've always had...
Lil' Kim, give me a song Lil' Kim or Foxy Brown put out there.
So look. That little ratchet girl in the hood, in the streets, in the projects, who was walking around with curlers in her hair, with the 2-3 kids, she wasn't rapping. Once she figured out she could rap and go make some money, now you got sexy reds, but they always existed. We just putting the light on them. Let's be real.
So do you feel like that era needs to come to an end, though?
Dog, all it is, I feel like it's representation. I feel like there were certain markets that wasn't represented. A nigga like Rod Wave was not coming out in 2005. A big nigga singing his heart out.
Yes,
heart out.
We had Ruben.
Was Ruben selling platinums like Rod Wave?
We had Ruben.
Was he selling platinums like Rod fucking Wave? Rodarius Wave.
Not platinums. I think he got a gold.
Rodarius Wave got 3 platinum albums. Ruben ain't never had 3 back to back.
Hey, y'all fact check me. I think Ruben, he got a gold.
Bruh.
I think Ruben still got a gold.
Rod Wave don't got to sing a word at his shows, dog. He just go like this. The crowd singing every word.
Yeah, but then it get played out. Okay, yeah, I would say the first 2 years of Rod Wave getting big, yeah, he was fire. But after a while, motherfuckers was like, why this motherfucker sad and singing all the time?
All he got to do is go make up with his baby mama, make a love song, and it's a fucking rap. It's over with.
Hey, Rod, he just gave you the recipe. Let's see if it happens.
Literally.
If he see this, and we gonna
do.
clip it out, Rod, if you fix your issue with your baby mama and you do a rap song, you should be...
All he got to do is go find out who wrote Drake's little love songs, partner with them, fucking over.
So... I'm glad
you
said that.
Relax.
I'm glad you said that.
Chill.
I'm glad you said that. So you just admitted that he got ghostwriters.
For the R&B shit, probably.
Yeah, because then...
For the R&B, all R&B singers then had some ghostwriters for R&B. Chris Brown, come on now. Usher, Vito writes for Usher. Eric Bellinger writes for Usher. Let's be real. Usher ain't writing shit. Usher, all you got to do is...
But I'm just saying, he's not a culture vulture as such. Now, you don't see Tory doing it. I mean, Tory locked up right now.
Tory, my guy. Relax.
So, no, Tory's my guy.
Okay, I'm about to say
Tory, Tory's my guy.
Tory's actually my favorite.
Yeah.
Out of everybody.
Masterpiece album.
I just couldn't say that, though.
Yeah, why not?
Because people be trying to...
You scared of Megan? You scared of the hotties? Is that what it is? You scared of them? Be honest. If you are, you can say it. This is No Limit Podcast. You can go... I'll defend you. You scared of the hotties?
Megan? I will never say anything bad about
She
you.
like short niggas. She ain't got shit to say. Fuck her.
I would
Anyways.
never say. Hey, look, but Tory my guy though. Free Tory every day, all day. I feel like he should be up there with Drake level, but I mean they never gonna give him that. That's just.
No, he was gonna be up at Drake level.
He cracked the code
when he took that hat off at once he took that hat off at Breakfast Club and we seen that hairline, it fucked him up. No, nobody was talking about that.
Once he made $1 million
off the NFTs
in 30 seconds off them NFTs, they said, "Hey,
come shop with me. I got the album. I got 2,000 copies. Fuck with your boy."
They said we gotta put an end to this nigga, bro. Real shit.
Because he broke it.
Bro, he cracked the code. Bro, imagine if we still had the NFT momentum that there was back then, right now.
It's gonna come back.
With a nigga like Four Bats, who they claim is independent.
He's an industry plant.
I'm just saying. You know how crazy that should be?
No, and you heard the thing about it, bro. I've caught myself vibing to that nigga music.
He hard though.
I kind of shook myself off because I was just like,
"Hey, look,
nah. Be careful when you say I stole."
I didn't know. I stole his idea and I found that it worked.
What do you mean you stole?
You seen Ransom video?
Okay.
How many Cam? How many views Ransom got?
We got a couple going on now, right?
But Ransom though, the Ransom. It's crazy because right after my performance, I ain't never performed in 757. It was about 2-3 people came up to me. They was like, "Hey, you was in that Ransom video. Oh, you had the ski mask. Oh, that shit hard." Yeah.
You was in that video?
Bro, This video right here, my video Ransom, it got 114,000, right?
Okay.
Dog, all I did was, I said, okay, I'm going to sing this R&B song. It's like a little sexy drill, R&B drill. I'm going to put the ski mask on, and we're going to see what it do. Bro, this shit went crazy, organically. Stupid. Out of this world. What? Just because, it's just like the image. We was talking about it. I'm wearing a ski mask. What do niggas in ski mask be on? Demon time. But I'm singing R&B, bro. That's intriguing as fuck to them. You can literally program people's minds into what the fuck to.
So you really studying the market?
Of course.
So you really looking at it and be like, okay, this is what I need to do to be successful. Because I put on my stories, and if y'all check out the No Limit podcast stories, I put on my stories different techniques and different tricks to really get into the market and really take over. So you already had a list, like a roadmap of what you need to do.
Bro, I'm a big nigga. I be wearing black Air Forces. I be wearing shades and chains. And I put a ski mask on, and then I start singing to your bitch R&B. What the fuck? They're gonna be like, who the fuck is that?
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I'm just saying.
That's crazy.
I look like I'm a fucking big ass security nigga with a chain and black Air Forces and a black ski mask, black fit. Big nigga with a big black beard. And then all of a sudden I'm saying, I'm singing R&B. Now she's like, oh.
Well, since you said that, could you, without giving any tips or tricks to what you do, could you give your brand? Like, what is your brand?
My brand, I mean, I'm the Melody King.
See, that's what I was waiting on.
I'm the Melody
That's what I was
King.
asking you earlier. The Melody King.
I'm the Melody King. If you give me any beat with any type of melody, I'm gonna crush it.
Really?
Every time. Out this fucking park. Real shit.
Monty can't see me, but I'm looking at him.
Like, real shit. Like, and I'm saying that in the humblest of ways. Like,
what made you feel like that? Because a lot of people come on the show and they think they the best of the best. And I've had people sing a cappella. I didn't have people rap on a beat. I didn't have people make a song and then put it on my story and going against other people. So what makes you feel like you are the Melody King?
My ear. I trained my ear at 4 or 5 years old, dog. I'm at this point. It's 20 years plus, and I'm in my 20s. So just do the math. Think about it. If you think about the best artists in the world, bro, let's be real. Where did Joe Jackson and Michael Jackson? Where did they all really start? They was in them little in the church. If you look at Whitney Houston, where did she start? In the church. R. Kelly. In the church.
You just using bad reference after bad reference.
I'm just saying, dog. I'm just saying, dog. I know it sounds crazy,
the
bro.
Jackson 5 got their ass beat. Whitney Houston was a crackhead. They got molested. And then fucking R. Kelly used to kiss his mama.
But one thing that we can say about all of them, musically, they were undeniably great. There was no denying that. Through whatever was going on, the music was fire.
Yeah.
And that was, we keep the main thing.
I ain't gonna lie.
The main thing.
I was driving from Walmart the other day, and I was playing R. Kelly song, the Ignition Part 2, and a white lady was looking at me. She's like, and I was like, it's the remix Ignition, and she was like, I was like, yeah, this shit fire. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I even had a DJ, Sober the DJ, shout out to him. He said, move your body like a snake mob was like a banger. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I understand where you're coming from.
Like,
I get it.
That's what makes Tory so great. If you understand melody and how to use it.
Tory is
Elite.
he's good. He toxic. And that's why I fuck with him, because I'm a toxic ass nigga. But he like the toxic king. Like, it's one of his albums, bro, he put out right before he got locked up, and he was doing the live performance shit. That whole album, bro, needs a whole Grammy, bro. Yeah. But it was just like, yo, nigga, he took it to a next level. But that's besides him.
You gotta think about it, bro. To be a real R&B nigga, like, to be real R&B, bro, you gotta do some crazy shit. Like, even like right now, right? I'm living, quote unquote, living my best life, right? And a producer sent me this beat, and I'm like, damn, this is some. I gotta go deep, bro. I went to one of my burners. Unblocked my ex just to see what she was doing. Found out she got a new nigga. I was like, bet, we good. Got in the booth.
That's a different type of toxic.
I'm just saying, bro. You
got
to do that, bro, because the people need slaps, bro. And they don't give a fuck about how I feel. They want these slaps, so I'm gonna give them these slaps. I'm gonna go to any, you know what I'm saying, to any measure to give them these fucking slaps.
I get what you're saying. It
is what it is. I done dated a whole lot of hoes, got my heart broke, but we got these slaps.
That is wild.
I'm just saying, bro.
I mean, I get it. I still got
you
the
gotta
exes on pages, and I use them for motivation.
Right.
Just to be like, ha, your nigga, he working at Sitco. Right. Fuck with your boy. But it's just
I seen the double R on the headrest. I said, oh,
that shit hurt. That shit hurt
a little bit, but it don't. But in the end, I'm like my neck. You know what I'm saying? My new situations, they gonna have that too. But in the moment, I was double R. I seen the double R, and then I seen the little Cartier break.
But the stars don't. The stars don't hit me as much, because like once you really tap into that entertainment door, like I've tapped into it already.
Right.
It's all fake. It's
I know,
like
but
they sending loan money, like that Cartier and shit they got. I guarantee you, ask me to see it now. That shit ain't here. It's gone.
But one thing I'll say is it hurts when that was the joint you was.
Yeah, the image. Yeah.
Look, when that was the joint you was eating oodles and noodles with, watching Tubi late night. When that one gets away and you see the double R behind the head,
it hurt. It hurts a little different. Well, I mean, I would say the list that you sent me so far. Do we have one of those type of songs on there?
Ooh.
If not, we can still play the next song.
You got to just look. If you pull up Anxiety, I can send y'all Anxiety. It's on Apple Music. Anxiety, it's on there. Yep. Yeah, it's on Spotify. Hey, look, if you want, play the extended one if we have time. Because the extended version go crazy.
Well, hold on, nigga. You saying extended like it's 10 minutes. Like, we got time. We got time.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, this is No Limit interview. We got time.
All right.
I'm just saying, you said extended like it's like 12 minutes.
Nah.
You ain't gonna be crying for 12 minutes. I'm not listening to that.
Nah. It's like 5-6 minutes.
Oh, okay. That's fine. That's good.
But nah, bro. Like, the thing is about me, bro. Like, I got 3 houses. I got the rap hip hop house. I got the R&B house, and then we have the Afro side, because you know I am my people from Ghana. I'm first generation on my dad's side. My dad's straight from Ghana, Accra.
You had it hard. You had it stupid hard.
I used to work for my dad.
Oh, you
my
had
dad
it
had
hard.
business, yeah, family business. It was no choice, like you, employee.
That first and second generations is difficult.
But then my mom,
what?
Jaynii. Yeah.
That's crazy, because the first and second generations coming.
Yeah.
Like
first generation for college, first generation for all that shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah. On both sides.
Damn.
Yeah. Because my mom, she American, but on both sides, first generation college, all that shit.
But see, it's a benefit to that though, because you could tap into all those markets.
Yeah.
And everybody can understand where you're coming from, and like once people see the story right now, they're gonna be like, I'm sorry, I ain't gonna brag on myself, but I'm gonna get a little Caribbean African market, because I got African.
If you play Juju, like Juju goes crazy. And the crazy thing about Juju is because like the performance last night, everybody's dancing to Juju, everybody's like vibing to Juju, but Juju is a whole heartbreak song.
Does that kind of bother you though?
What?
Like, I've made records in the past where it's just like, nigga, I'm hurt. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sad. I made this song because I'm broken. And then you have people like, yo, play that shit again.
But I
yo, play that shit. That shit fine, bro.
Nah,
that shit hot.
Because the thing is, I feel like the music, I made it, it was a release. It was therapy for me. And it's therapy for you because you've literally gone through that. And what do they say in therapy? The first part of healing is acceptance. So a lot of people who can't come up with the words on their own, their acceptance is my music.
No, okay. I think you
So I feel like maybe that's why.
I think you misinterpret what I'm saying. Like, for example, and Rod, sorry, we're gonna be using you a lot during the show. When he made that
Hard on Ice?
yeah, when he made that, right? And he was really putting it out, and then people was like, I want some fries on the side and all I need. Like, you know when they was coming with that, like, does that bother you a little bit?
I don't give a damn, dog.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, it's like, you making me bigger.
Okay.
I don't give a damn.
Because I've seen some artists that are tender with their music. They're tender, like, hey, nah, that's not what I said. Like, you're not gonna respect my shit. You don't play it.
Yeah.
But then, like, your mentality is, hey, it's gonna make me bigger. So.
I'm sensitive about my shit, but I'm sensitive about it to like certain people. Like if I talk to my dog Cam, be like, hey, yo, what you think about this? And he's like, I ain't fuck with him. Fuck you mean you're not fucking with it? But if somebody like doesn't fuck with it like randomly, like I don't. Because at the end of the day, I want to make you feel something. I don't want. The worst thing is lukewarm. Like you play it and it's like, I want you to either love it and I know why you love it. I want you to hate it and I know why you hate it. But like when I just get a flat line, it's like, So either or for me is a win.
Well, I want to hear this. I want to hear this extended. Monty, we got it ready. We lighted up. I want to hear it real quick because let's see where it's at.
Yeah,
It's
play
off
it.
the list, so I know it's gonna be.
Which one? So you're playing Anxiety, yeah. This shit crazy.
Now, if I get anxiety, you owe me money.
Baby girl, you're giving me anxiety. All this stress ain't helping my sobriety. Can't suppress these feelings, no, you gotta be the reason why you ain't laying here next to me. Lately I've been feeling so alone, thinking about you, baby, and it got me in my zone. All I got is memories upon my phone. Just in Miami, sex off the Patron. I had a dream that you found a new nigga. So through with me, all the fighting, go figure. Feelings and thoughts just keep settling in. Not just the love, how you are my best friend. Baby girl, you're giving me anxiety. All this stress ain't helping my sobriety. Can't suppress these feelings, no, he gotta be the reason why you ain't laying here next to me. Hey, baby girl, I've been feeling alone. Think about you at night and he got me in my zone. Feeling like a fool, why do I wanna go? All of these girls don't want no one at all but you. Blowing up your line, didn't want the voicemail. She done crossed the line, I'ma pull up. She lived down the street, hit her right then her left. Call like 6 times, how you hit me with that thing? I feel like you're my baby, maybe. Say you love me bad, then you play me. Shawty picking up, let me see what she said. She don't even know I'm outside on my way. Hey girl, what you doing? Man, I need to see you soon. I just pulled up to the crib, and no light up in her room. You know, car in the driveway, it's like 3 in the morning. I know how you get when you drink, you be haunted. All of a sudden, I hear a voice up in the background. Acting confused, she getting quiet like a church mouse. We both that silent, we know what it is. I feel so stupid, can't deal with this shit. Baby girl, you giving me anxiety. All this stress ain't helping my sobriety. Can't suppress these feelings, no, we gotta be the reason why you ain't laying next to me. Cause lately, baby girl, I've been feeling alone. Thoughts of you at night, and it got me in my zone. Feel like a fool, why do I wanna go? All of these girls don't want no one at all but you. Cause lately, baby girl, I've been feeling alone. Cause lately, baby girl, I've been feeling alone. Cause lately, baby girl, I've been feeling alone. All of these girls don't want no one at all but you. Yeah. Ain't nothing worse than killing yourself for someone who's killing you. Oh, oh. I give it all. It's over though. I'm doing what I wanna do. It's over though. From the first time I saw you, said I had to have you. Now look at me, girl of my dreams, turned into the girl of my nightmares. Now you got me right here.
Two things about that record.
Yeah.
The first one is we can find her. We can hit a whole you moment like off
Yeah.
Netflix. We put her in the trunk.
Yeah.
We can put her in the trunk because she did too much damage. That's number one.
Yeah.
Number two is Friday.
Yeah.
Friday, if you ever see this,
Yeah.
yep, it needs to happen. And he was just in the 757 not too long ago, about
That's my guy. I
three
love
weeks
Friday.
ago. We need that feature. Because I was going to say, and I usually, like I said, I do not like doing artist comparisons.
Yeah.
But I felt like I was listening to Young Blue. For real, for real.
Hey, man. I've heard that before.
It hit me on a different level, but at the same time, it was like Young Blue don't go that deep. He not that deep of an artist. But sitting here during this interview and I'm listening to what you're saying and what you've been through, it's just like, damn.
Yeah.
The summertime,
Yeah.
the summertime is that, when that peak of the summer when everybody break up.
Yeah.
That's a breakup anthem.
And you know what's crazy, bro? You know when somebody hurts you so bad, they got to go heal themselves.
Bro.
She a whole I wouldn't say pastor, but she done changed her whole life now. Now that we done broke up.
Yikes.
So it's so crazy because it's like a lot of times you think, damn, like why you do me like that? But then you see that everybody, like you were going through something, they were going through something because hurt people, obviously.
Always.
So it's like, even though, yeah, things went like that, you heard the song, it's like, I could never hate Shorty, but it is what it is. It's life. It was a part of my growth and development. It helped me get here. So in the moment, yeah, I felt like that. And then, you know what I'm saying, time heals type shit,
But it's deep, bro. It's deep.
It's crazy when you still love him even through all the bullshit.
Like
all the ratchet shit. You still got love for Shorty.
I would love to hear a winter song from you because wintertime is when people cuddle up, have babies and
Oh
stuff.
no, I got some shit.
For the winter?
I got something.
I got 2 kids already.
I got something for every. I got a song called Tension, bro. You say you got 2 kids?
I ain't
After you hear Tension, you'll have 4, bro.
I'll be damned. I guarantee you, I'll send that bill straight to you. Here you go. Slide that. We ain't doing that. We're not doing that here. No.
You'll end up with 5.
But speaking of that, though,
Yeah.
and I know last night you was in Nostalgia.
Yeah.
Performing one of your songs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How is your how would you describe your stage performance? Like you have people to come out with like a solo with the lights dimmed and rocking it out. You got some people like Jaleel who's doing backflips. You got some people coming out twerking like Ice Spice. Like how would you describe your show? Like for people out there that want to come see you.
I think my show. I think with the shows it depends on the venue, like the type of show you're doing. So for like a club appearance, it's gonna be like, what I'm saying, like you're gonna try to get the crowd hype type shit. And that's what last night was. I think though, for like my true fans, like my core audience, it'll probably be on some intimate shit.
So like some dirty wine type shit.
Like just on some like, what I'm saying, like how they have like the spotlight and then everybody else is free to like just sing with you type shit. I feel like because I'm gonna have 3 different parts of the show.
Right.
We're gonna have that rap part of the show, which is gonna be hype. But then we're gonna have that R&B where it's gonna be like you kind of like at like a jazz, like what I'm saying, like a jazz joint where it's like you got the singer, you got the spotlight, and he's just kind of serenading, what I'm saying, ballads. Right. And then we're gonna have the Afro side, which is gonna be like a party. Because Africans, we love to party. I mean, if you've been to an African funeral, bro, we mourn, we gonna cry, and then you gonna think we had a freaking like party, bro. We get down. It's crazy.
I've never been,
but you've heard.
But I feel like what I'm about to say is gonna sound some wild shit.
Yeah.
I seen Black Panther 2. Like that. That's the closest I can get to it.
Because it's really like it's supposed to be a celebration of life, and we really celebrate. we gonna have some Henny for you. We gonna sip some 1942 for you. We gonna have the jollof rice, the chicken. We sending you a right.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
And I feel like that's how it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
So we got the show standard and stuff like that.
Yeah.
My next question, where I kind of want to know, because you are a talented artist, and it seems like your catalog ranges in different fields.
Right.
Are you signed or are you independent? And that, between what you about to say, is about to lead me to my next. Put them on spotlight. Fuck them. It is.
It's independent. I feel like all of us. I don't truly think anybody is independent anymore. We're not.
Are you saying it because like everybody has a team?
Nah, just because if you sign, like for example, if you have AWOL distribution, I think AWOL is owned by one of the majors. Is it Universal, Sony? One of them. I just feel like all the distribution companies got bought out by the majors, and and if you're doing well, they're gonna upstream you to. So you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I think.
But I'm independent.
I think I need to clarify what I say about that, because I think a lot of artists get confused.
Yeah.
When I say independent or signed, like, to me, I see Lil Russell, for example. I don't know if y'all ever heard.
He's
him.
technically signed.
Is he technically signed though?
He has a deal with Russ, and Russ has his own distribution. And Russ is, whether he's independent now or not, he's been in the major label system. He can always call on that.
Okay. So okay.
So,
let me fix this question then.
Right.
Would you rather be independent or signed to a label?
If I'm able to, if I got 30, 40 million monthly listeners independently, and I got the capital to do whatever I want when I want, of course, independent. That's just like saying, hey, do you want to go to work today, or do you want to sit at home and decide when you want to go to work or not? We'd love to be independent, right?
That is a great example.
But they got billions to spend, and we got these visions that we want to put out. So we're going to take their money, and then we're going to negotiate what we can and can't do on the back end, and yada, yada, you know what I'm saying?
I say that because a lot of the 757 artists that I've had, when I ask that question, it's more like, oh, well, it depends on the deal, or it depends on the money, or it depends on what I get out of it. But when you yourself, and I've had other artists from Mississippi and stuff like that, and they're just like, bro, this is real life. I'm gonna tell you what it is. And y'all are kind of on the same type of plateau. But it's weird though, because when an artist hits that plateau of understanding themselves, their music, where they want to go, how they want to handle it, they usually say what you said and break it down the way they do. Yeah, right. And I want to get a lot of 757 artists on the same page. Like, hey, look, y'all really need to look into everything that y'all got going on, right. Every little piece. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm glad I have an artist like you that has all that going on. Like I said, you got the quality videos, you have the song quality, you've been performing, you have the stage presence. Did you have to go through any type of artist development, or are you still going through it right now?
I definitely went through a lot of artist development. I dropped my first song 2020, 2021. So this whole process has been technically artist development. I've had to develop myself along with my team. I think that's the part, because now that's cut out. If this was 2005, I probably would have been signed in like an artist development deal, and they would have been doing all this, but I would have had to pay all this money back. Instead, I had to go generate my own money, put it in, and you know what I'm saying. And I feel like I'm still going through artist development with the branding and the marketing, stuff like that. The music, look, but one thing for certain, the music's the music. That's the easy part for us. The other stuff is the stuff that I definitely feel like, and then the stage, the stage presence and the performance and all that kind of stuff. That's stuff that I'm still working on every day. But the flat out, we go to the studio, we go make a hit, we go make a vibe. Come on now, you know what I'm saying?
And see,
I said King of Melodies for a reason.
Yeah, and it brings so many questions to. Any big features?
Any big features?
Any ones that you could talk about? Like I'm if you got ones on the way, then I won't say it. But if you
I
got
ain't
some,
got none we can talk about right now. But I do got some in the works that we working on.
this is a No Limit exclusive. I'm gonna get that info. It might not be on camera, but I'm gonna get that info. That's crazy.
Yeah.
How's the Richmond scene though? Like, with you performing and doing music videos and stuff out there, like, how has Richmond been a part of your development?
Man, Richmond been huge. I mean, Richmond, think about Richmond, we growing. Like, we got guys like, FNF Chop, you know what I'm saying, coming through. We had that song Party Girl, I think with Lil Uzi. That was somebody from Richmond. You know what I'm saying? We got people coming up. I just don't think we have anybody major yet. Hopefully we can get that done. But I mean,
we got you here. So
that's what I'm saying. Hopefully that's what I'm saying. We're going to get that done.
That should be major.
Yeah.
So what do you think that's stopping you right now from being major?
Nothing. Just got to get more eyes on it. We just got to keep going. We got to be consistent. That's it. That's all we got to do.
So do you feel like consistency is like the main portion of your career right now? Like, because like I said earlier during the show, like, you gotta be on the internet, you gotta be showing face, you gotta show your true colors and stuff like that. So, but I feel like your consistency is there. Like, you post damn near.
It's not enough though.
You think it's not enough?
It's not.
Jesus.
It's not, because you got to think about it, bro. Like, there's somebody who works for Universal or Atlantic that's making sure that these artists are getting posted, and whether it's on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube, whatever platform, 3 to 4 times a day in some capacity. So that's like, there's a department for that. Like, the only difference I think between like an independent label and a major label is really like the promotion side.
So are you, I would say personally for you, are you on all those platforms? Like, if can I look you up on Facebook?
You can look me on anything. Facebook, you know what I'm saying? We're not huge on Facebook, but I mean, you can look me up on any platform.
I think Facebook is a hard struggle for everybody.
And Facebook is weird, but look, I'm gonna give artists a tip because I'm all about giving the information to people. I like to be what somebody wasn't for me. I don't like gatekeepers. Them Facebook ads, I think LaRussell talks about it all the time. Them Facebook ads will change your life. Spend that bag.
Really?
Spend that bag. Yeah, hell yeah. But I went from like 4,000 to 10,000 in like a couple months off of, because you saw the content, right? Well, but you've seen it, and it felt like it was slapping you in the face, right? Mm-hmm. But what a lot of people don't know is, like, you got to pay. At this point, you got to pay for that reach. You're not getting that reach organically no more. This ain't 2010, 2012. You got to pay for that reach. So that's why I say, like, it's the capital, because I can personally pay 10,000, 20,000 and get in front of a couple million, right? And then the label, they will spend 10,000 a day and get me in front of the whole world. So that's the real difference. There's no gatekeepers, but somebody gatekeeping that money.
And that's an eye opener. Because the last show we were talking about Google ads and running different ads and stuff like that to get your stuff known. And I've had people be like, "Oh man, you paying," but at the end of the day, you gotta pay for something. Like, there's this lifestyle that we're trying to live or we're trying to reach isn't for free.
Hell no.
We're not in that lifestyle in the beginning. Like, when YouTube first started or Facebook first started and somebody was big, they were like, "Oh man, who the fuck is that?" We're not in that lane anymore.
They gave you, and the crazy thing is, you got to think about it. You got to remember, these are tech companies. So you have to look at it like, if you worked at a business, right? If you worked at a big company, right? Let's say you worked at like a Verizon, right? And you're making this money. You're an executive, right? Or let's say you work at AT&T, and they make you an executive. You're making what, 150,000. And now let's say this other company over here, this little company over there is like, well, look, you know everything going on over here. We want to pay you to bring all that knowledge over to this system, but instead of that 150 they paying you, we gonna pay you 3.
Damn.
Right? So for example, with Vine and YouTube, it's like, okay, we got these platforms that can get you in front of millions. All we need you to do is post. And all those people, the DDGs, the Kai Cenats, all those people, all the old big YouTubers, they created these platforms for them because they got all these people to tune in and and get on these platforms. Now that we're huge and humongous, we've used you as a resource because we've paid you all this money to be a YouTuber. They can do things like, okay, now the payouts, we can lower the payouts because we don't necessarily need you. You've already done the work for us. So now, in actuality, now you have to pay us for the reach that you've helped create. And if you think of it as a people, we've always built up everybody else's platform. These major systems don't exist without Michael Jackson, Clyde Davis. They don't exist without black people. None of these labels. If we can go back to Cadillac Records and all those, Motown, all that, none of these labels exist without all those acts. And now it gets to the point where now we got to pay for promotion on platforms like YouTube and Twitch, and it's all off the back of, not saying it's no other cultures, but let's be real, black creators. Like it really could go there. But so when you understand the concepts, you just know, okay, I got to spend this bag to do this. Everything's an investment. Everything's an investment. Down to the clothes you're wearing, your jewelry, all that. You're trying to get to a certain goal.
This is No Limit Podcast Gems. I will charge y'all when I put this on Patreon sooner. Because some artists just there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, some artists are just there and they understand what it takes to be the best.
You got to know what's going on, man.
But I want the audience to also listen to the flavor. So the second song off your list.
Yeah.
You want to describe it first, or you want
Rap
people
Chick.
to listen to it?
Is it Rap Chick? Rap Chick. I mean, I'm talking that shit, man. I'm talking to the ladies, man. But I'm really talking to, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to the baddies out here, the rap baddies out here.
So Rap Chick,
I want them to know.
the
I want them to know how I feel about them. That's all. Straight to the point.
I like that.
Yeah.
So tune in, ladies and gentlemen. We about to play Rap Chick by Jaynii.
I need a bad little vibe, who is savage. Shawty classy, bougie, ratchet, she a stallion. The shawty, she gon' let me drown in the cushion. I need a real freak hoe, give me soup. She want them dinner dates, sippin' on Moscato. Got a real sexy red bone, like gotta hit the lotto. Yeah, Erica me. All of them walls, like I pay back, she gon' take me to the bank. Shawty thicker than Coke Grits, yeah, it's giving nice spice. But I love her chocolate goddess, Cali, really my type. Shawty never gon' lose me, I'll make familiar my wife. I might have me a little sweetie by the end of the night. And you know I got a thing for pretty toes. And she got her only fan, but she ain't like the mother hoe. Somebody tell Drewski get the fuck on any Ruby Road. Asian dog, dream dog, catch dog, I want them all. Ooh, oh. Every R&B nigga need a rap chick. Every real ass nigga need a bad bitch. I need a bad little vibe, she a savage. Need a bad little fab, she a savage. Every real ass nigga need a bad bitch. Every R&B nigga need a rap chick. I need a bad little vibe, she a savage. Yeah.
Fun side with attitude, I need a Lola Brooke. I need a stallion that can ride, I hit her with the hook. The phone chill like Ruby Rose, these other bitches shook. And she petite, her body glow, how could I overlook? Love her in that lingerie, she got that sexy red. And you know that she from the bottom, she got ghetto head. I love a Puerto Rican chick just like she be a beer. She keep her hair and nails did, it's like her name Lakia. Said I never win to lose it like she Flo Millie. But if I ever get a chance, bring Tyler to the city. Every female think she heard, but think I want a sweetie. Somebody tell that stunning girl that I ain't come to play. When Modern Leo say the word, then I'ma say the day. She throw that Chinese kitty at me, I might make her stay. Red bone like Miller Action, she might make me pay. I wonder if Nikki a cougar, I'm like on delay. Hey, can you stay with me? Baby girl, I really tryna play with me. Hey, I need a rapper bitch like, can you lay with me? Hey, he ain't gotta say with me. Hey, girl, cause I ain't playing games. Baby, I ain't playing games. Baby, I ain't playing games. Need to stop fucking with these lanes.
Ooh, oh. Every R&B nigga need a rap chick. Every real ass nigga need a bad bitch. I need a bad little vibe, she a savage. Need a bad little fab, she a savage. Every real ass nigga need a bad bitch. Every R&B nigga need a rap chick. I need a bad little vibe, she a savage. Yeah. Ooh, oh. Every R&B nigga need a rap chick. Every real ass nigga need a bad bitch. I need a bad little vibe, she a savage. Need a bad little fab, she a savage. Every real ass nigga need a bad bitch. Every R&B nigga need a rap chick. I need a bad little vibe, she a
Bruh,
Yeah.
you about to have me on the permanent stank face whole show.
Yeah.
Cause that is wild.
Yeah.
But what I want to do right now, and I want to see what your character's like. Like, I see the artist, but I want to see what your character's like.
What's up?
What is it like to build a team?
Oh, man. What is it like to build a team?
Cause you got 3 brothers in here right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no goons.
No.
It ain't nothing. It ain't an arsenal. They ain't come with the shotters and shit like that.
We ain't got the muscle in here
Like,
today.
you know what I'm saying? But you came with a team. Like, they got the cameras out. They got the phones out. They like, what is it to build a team? And right now, what you're about to do is speak for other artists, inspiration to look up to you. So, like,
man, building a team, man. So first off, you got to find like-minded people with the same drive as you. It's crazy because I've had managers, I've had different people I've worked with. I think this is definitely the best rendition of my team that I've had this far. Everybody in your group has to be able to elevate you to a certain point. So like right now, you know, I got my boy Cam Visions. He's over there. He gets all the content done. I got my boy Zay Visuals over there. He assists with Cam. They both work on the content and the visuals. They're a great team. They're a great tandem. Artists, it's 2024. If you don't have people who can elevate you in the content space, you will not make it at all. I repeat, if you do not have visual content creators, videographers, photographers, creative direction, you have no shot in this game. Give it up. So that's first and foremost. My producers, I have a lot of producers, so many talented producers, and I'm always looking to work with more. I love my producers because I'm a musician first. I played the alto saxophone. I played the violin. I was in the choir as a kid. So the things that my producers can do, whether they're playing the instruments, whether they're using VSTs, it's all a part of the musical creation. You need great producers. And then you need those glue guys. My dog, Migo Keys, you know what I'm saying? He got the YouTube channel. Anything I really need done, he always gonna help me do it. Also, that's just my brother. You know what I'm saying? We played at Union together. That's my, you know what I'm saying? Everybody needs a utility guy. If my cameraman ain't in the building, he can hold the camera, you know what I'm saying? If the security guard is sick, he could be security, you know what I'm saying? He's Swiss Army knife, you know what I'm saying? Like he just Mr. Get It Done by any means, you know what I'm saying? That's my dog, it's my brother. So everybody, you need a guy like that on your team. Also, that's just your brother. That's what he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So
I respect it because when you said Swiss Army knife, I was like, hold on now.
nah,
We ain't talking about that now.
Nah.
I do a pat down, motherfucker. We got to see what you got going on.
But if you need niggas to be gone, he get them gone too. You feel me? Like you need a real thorough nigga in your corner who just like that, who cut like that. You know what I'm saying? So
speaking of that, have you ever had to deal with that? You know, while doing a show, like people grabbing or people like females or males, and they see you with your fly clothes and they just like Jaynii, like, you know what I'm saying? Have you?
Nah, not yet. I don't know how that's gonna go. I haven't experienced that yet.
Cause I done seen Kevin Gates try to kick a motherfucker. I done seen Finesse 2 times try to cock back and swing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, now, and even I've seen Chris Brown do $1,000 meet and greet. So you down to do that?
But the crazy thing about it is, like, I scan the room. Like, I used to work security for like these artists. I did security for like, you know what I'm saying, Meg Thee Stallion, Roddy Ricch, The Baby. So like, I almost predict shit before it even happened. So I kind of know how to like maneuver. I wouldn't say way better than other artists, but just a little bit.
Hold on now.
Certain things that because certain things you're just not going to think about as a regular civilian. But once you've done like 100 concerts, like Something in the Water, I was security for Pusha T. I was security for what's his name? Fabulous. You know what I'm saying? We was chopping it up. When Drum came down, I was security that whole event. So, and I was doing it I've been doing this for years. So like now that I'm in the artist seat, it's like, oh, okay. I already kind of scan the room before security even scan the room, because I've been in situations where you security, but maybe a shootout happened and maybe y'all wasn't positioned maybe the way you needed to be. So you keep those things in mind just as an artist, just for your own self-preservation. You feel me?
I was listening to what you said, and then when you said Megan Thee Stallion, this question was like, hey, look, you need to ask him. Is the ass really like that? Is she really a stallion?
She a stallion, my brother.
Yes, sir.
I told you I would say
yes,
nothing.
sir.
I would
hey,
say
look,
nothing bad
Megan.
about Megan.
I might love Tory Lanez, but
Tory.
baby, you can sit on the black couch. Fuck it, you gonna sit on the orange couch, baby.
Nothing bad about Megan.
Yes, sir. You gonna sit on the orange couch?
Nah.
Hey, yo, I don't know, bro. I sometimes, and you know, we were talking about this on A Chillish podcast. We were talking about, you know, being around certain type of celebrities or being around, you know, certain type of people that can necessarily elevate you.
Right.
And you know, shout out to Taylor, Tay. She was just like, nah, I don't need to go off of who they are to build myself up. But at the same time, like, if you had that opportunity to work with a big name, you know what I'm saying? Would you be starstruck, or you'd be like, oh, yo, this is just a great opportunity?
Nah, because they cut just like me. I mean, if you really think about it, I mean, I've watched LaRussell, like the same way you say you've been watching my content, bro. I remember I was watching LaRussell when he was bald-headed, bro.
He was bald?
He was bald, bro. LaRussell. He was bald-headed. He was on, remember Brandon Marshall's podcast back when they was all together, him and Fred Taylor?
Oh,
LaRussell
shit.
was rapping, bro. LaRussell was rapping on they joint. That's a couple years ago now. That's like 4 years ago now.
That was a minute. That was like COVID.
Right,
COVID time.
right.
That's
LaRussell
wild.
been going, bro. LaRussell been going hard since then. I used to see the same way people at the show was like, oh, I be seeing your sponsored post. I was seeing. It seemed like every time I got on my phone, I was seeing a LaRussell sponsored post. At the time, I didn't know. I'm thinking, okay, he must have a label. Now that I'm in the game and I'm doing it myself, I'm like, oh, he put that bag up. Because I know how it is just to get the DMV to see my post and to make it seem like I'm banging on the door every time. LaRussell was doing this to the whole world because I'm all the way over here in Virginia and we seeing you.
That is crazy.
And he all the way in Vallejo, California.
That is crazy. Now that you think about it. Now that you think about it, that is crazy.
But I would definitely, to answer your question, like I would definitely work with a big artist. And there's some big artists I'm working on.
Don't worry, like I said, I'm gonna get it after the show. Yeah, I'm gonna get that information after the show.
Yeah,
like, but you know, because we're coming close to the end of the show. Like, where are you performing next? Like, you were just in Hampton last night.
Man, I'm pulling up to Houston, man. Me and the promoter gotta get some things straight. I might be out performing in Houston, but like every major city I'm gonna be in within the next 3-4 months, like between actually 3 to 6 months. We working on some homecoming performances, but I'm here to stay, man. I'm about to be everywhere. If we just keeping it a buck.
As long as you keep repping VA.
Oh no, it's Virginia.
Because
it's Virginia.
And some of y'all like to get big in the head, and then next thing you know, yeah, bro, Florida and it bit. I'm like, nigga, your diploma say VA. Where that come from?
Big Virginia, man.
2 up, 2 down. You heard what he said. Yes, sir.
I could never. I got to. Virginia made me who I am, man.
I love it, man. Yeah, I love it.
I got to.
We're gonna close out the show with another song, or maybe 2 songs. I think you sent me 5 total.
Yeah.
Close out with 2, but this interview here, man, it's been fantastic. It's been everything that I wanted to see, wanted to hear.
Yeah.
I didn't have to pull anything out of you. Thank God these last 3 shows. Shout out to the No Limit fam. I haven't been able. I didn't have to pull teeth to get information. I didn't have to make scenarios. It's straightforward. That's why when you called,
we chatting.
You know what I'm saying? We called and you was like, yeah, we got questions. I was like, nah, I don't really do questions.
Yeah.
I want to cut it off the spot. And usually I've had those moments in my show where they be like, well, that's a good question. I need to think about that. And they have those moments where they have to think on their career.
Yeah.
But I've also had shows where the artists come on here and they're fully prepared.
Yeah.
And it makes me better. It makes me sharpen my knives and my questions up even better, because I'm just like, damn, I'm used to doing 2-hour shows, pulling questions. But now it's just like, I see what you got going on. I see where you're going.
Yeah.
I see what you got planned on. I'm going to get some hidden questions after the show.
Yeah.
I think before we start the music, I got 2 more questions. One would be any merch.
Ooh.
Where the merch at?
You know what's crazy, man? Actually, people in the 7-5 do know this. When I went to Hampton my freshman year, I had a clothing line called Good Life. My label, my personal label, Good Life Music Group, is titled because of my brand. My brand, Good Life, I had to stop doing it because if you didn't know, I used to play college football, and it wasn't in the NIL era. And I had some people in there that was helping me make a little bit of money, and the NCAA shut me down, so I had to stop production. But we will be back in production very soon, and the brand's coming back. And I love, because I'm into fashion. I love, as you can tell, I'm into fashion. So the merch is definitely coming. I got some things that y'all gonna love, and you know what I'm saying? That's that.
So good life, ladies and gentlemen.
life.
And I think once you come back, cause I'm gonna get you back.
It's a lifestyle,
and it ain't gonna
man.
be no 6 months this time.
Nah.
But definitely gonna get you back for a part 2, and I want to know a little bit more about what's going on, what secret features he got going on. Yeah, I'm gonna keep bringing it up. I'm gonna keep saying it. So when they go to your page, be like, who you working with? Who you doing this? Who you doing that? I can't wait. I think the last and final question I have.
Okay.
What would be a motivation for anybody that might see this or see you once you hit big time? They're gonna look at you like, what motivation? So they have a reference that he said it,
Right.
to becoming who they want to be.
People who want to be something, and it seems like you can't be that, or if you want to like switch up from what you're doing, because I mean, I used to play football. I played football in college. I was D1 football player. Then I went to work in security, and now I'm an artist. People normally, they try to put you in a box like, you can't be this and be that and be that, and you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want to do. You can be whoever you want to be, but when you decide to become that, you got to really become that and push that envelope, knock that down. And you got to have blinders on. Like, you see them horses, and they just they focused on what they focused on, and they not worried about nothing else around them. Like, because people going to talk their shit, but you got to pop your shit. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is.
Sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas.
You got to pop out and show niggas.
Shout out to Kendrick. Fuck
you know
that
what I'm
Drizzy
saying?
shit.
Hey, watch out. But really and truly, like, you gotta research and learn your craft. Don't just hop into something willy-nilly. Like, really figure out, am I cut for this? And just put your all into it. Like, you can't half step. A lot of times I tell artists, like, even if you got a job, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have a job. Unless you a signed artist, you got to have some source of income. But at the end of the day, you're still a full-time artist. You can't just pick up the artist tag when you want to. Like, that's why we able to have these conversations, because I'm a full-time, I live, breathe, sweat, this is my life. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really be able to dedicate yourself to your craft, like, at all times. You know what I'm saying?
I've said it multiple times on different shows. I might have 2 kids, 2 jobs, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, me interviewing entrepreneurs, artists, or anybody
Right.
with talent, this is me. Like, I live and strive this. This makes me happy, and I can't wait to get y'all these clips. I can't wait to get y'all these full videos. Shout out to A. Monty for being assistants to this.
Shout out to A. Monty.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to your whole team for coming out. I
Hey,
see
man.
y'all boys. Y'all were doing it. And shout out, you just been a great experience for this interview. So we're gonna wrap up the show like this. We're gonna play the last song right now and rock out, bro. And hold on. I'm gonna take that back. Recant. Tell them where they can find you.
Hey, man. You can find me on all social media platforms at Jaynii Official, JAYNII Official. You will find me. You will find a whole lot of content that you love, a whole lot of slaps, a lot of vibes, something that you can relate to, and most importantly, be entertained. We're going to entertain you now. You know what I'm saying?
And once he finds that you a supporter, boy, he gonna send him. Cause I tell you today, I was about to block his ass for 1 month. I was like, I'm gonna block him, guys. And you ain't gonna keep sending me 12 posts a day.
You gonna get
you got
these
me fucked up.
messages.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You gonna get these posts.
You know what I'm saying? But I love it. I love the grind. I love the effort. I love the story. Part 2 is coming up very, very soon.
Yeah.
Yo, we gonna end the show with the last song. This has been good, bro.
Hey, man. I told you, man.
Shawty, my cocoa melon, baby, so fine, girl, come my way. You give me fever, I must say. Make my heart stutter every day. No, I cannot shake her. Could never forsake her. She's such a heartbreaker. But we go together. Love me like juju. The things I don't do. Spending alone, you. But you are brand new. Love me like juju. The things I don't do. I spend it on you. But you are brand No. You love me like juju. Things I don't do. It's all on you. But you are brand new. Your love is like juju. Things I don't do. Spend it all on you. But you are brand new. Think that I'm losing my mind. Shorty, I'm so hypnotized. Don't you be giving your body to anybody, make me go bodies, Pretty fine little thing, But you all know me, When you move to the beat, hypnotizing to me, and you got what I need, Baby, won't you come with me, let's get up out this club. You need a real nigga who gon' show you that real love. These niggas can't fuck with me, let me show you what's up. You love me like juju. The things I don't do. Spend it all on you. But you are brand new. You love me like juju. The things I don't do. I spend it on you. But you are brand new. You love me like juju. The things I don't do. It's all on you. But you are brand new. Your love is like juju. Things I don't do. Spend it all on you. But you are brand new. Things I don't do. It's all on you. But you are brand new. Your love is like juju. Things I don't do. Spend it all on you. But you are brand new.